current each branch. Then the next step is to assign your trip, which is clockwise. This is my trip at loop number 1, and that is my trip at loop number 2. Current 1, current 2, current 3, clockwise trip, loop 1, and clockwise trip, loop number 2. Then I do a KVL at loop number 1. Loop number 1, that is negative 90 volts. This is positive, negative. Positive 6 RI, the current that passes through your 6 ohm resistor is current 1. I assign this one positive, negative, plus 10 I2, the current that passes through your 10 ohm resistor is current 2. Then I assign this one positive, negative, plus 4, the current that passes through your 4 ohm is the same current that passes through your 6 ohm resistor, which is also current 1. That is equivalent to 0. Combine similar terms. These two gives you 10 I1. So you get negative 90 plus 10 I1 plus drop down 10 I2. That is equivalent to 0. Transposing the constant on the other side, you get 10 I1 plus your 10 I2 gives you positive 90. Reducing it to lowest term, divide everything by 10, gives you I1 plus your I2 is equivalent to 9. This is my equation number 1. Can you follow so far? Next, I do my KVL at loop number 2. This is the loop. Okay, so I start with the voltage source. Enters the positive. Then at this 10 ohms, this negative 10, the current that passes through is I2. Next, I assign my current in that direction. So this is positive, negative. The current that passes through here is also I3. And this is positive, negative. So that is negative 15 I3. That is negative 5 I3. Taking a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Complete. That is equivalent to 0. Combining similar terms gives you negative 20 I3. Get 40 minus 10 I2 minus 20 I3 gives me 0. Transposing the constant on the other side, I get negative 10 I2 minus 20 I3. Transpose it gives me negative 40. divide everything by negative 10. So to reduce this equation, I get I2 positive 2, I3 gives me positive 4. This is my equation number 2. For my equation number 3, I do a KCL at node A. Current entering positive, current entering a node positive, current leaving a node negative. Current entering I1, current leaving I2, current entering I3. That is equivalent to 0. This is my equation number 3. By calculator, I got my I1 to be 4.6 amperes. My I2 is equivalent to 4.4 amperes. And my I3 to be negative 0.20 amperes. My assumed current direction for I1 is positive. It is correct. My assumed current direction for I2 positive. It is also correct. But for I3, I'm getting a negative 0.20 amperes. My assumed current direction is not correct. It should be in this direction, the correct current direction. Okay, so answering the question, solve for the power delivered by 90 volts and 40 volts using Kirchhoff's rules. Kirchhoff's rule, KVL, KVL, and KCL. The power delivered by the 90 volts is equivalent to voltage across the 90 volts multiplied to the current that passes through your 90 volts. The current that passes through your 90 volts is I1. Therefore, multiplied by I1. This is 90 volts multiplied by my I1, which is 4.6. This one gives you an answer of 414 watts. The power across your voltage at 40 volts is equivalent to the the voltage across your 40 volts multiplied by the current that passes through your 40 volts. But the current that passes through your 40 volts is I3. Substituting, you have 40 volts multiplied by your I3, which is negative 0.20. Therefore, the power across your 40 volts is equivalent to 8 watts. Going back to the question, solve for the power delivered by the 90 volts and the 40 volts using Kirchhoff's rules. The power delivered by the 90 volts is 414 watts delivered, or this is delivering. Or you may write it as negative 414 watts. Next, solve for the power delivered by the 90 volts. The 90 volts and the 40 volts. The power delivered by the 40 volts is 8 watts. This is absorbing. Or this is positive 8 watts. Okay, so the total points for this preliminary examination is, we have test 1, which is equivalent to 9 points. Test 2 is also equivalent to 9 points. Test 3 is equivalent to 90 points total, for a total of 100 points all in all. But it will only be up to 100 points. Thank you. If you have further questions, you can ask me. Bye bye.